on your starter, it's going to be right here. We're going to want to make sure that you've got power going to the purple wire. Good thing Chevrolet is almost always purple, but you're going to check your battery 2 and your battery 1 fuse to see if they're getting power, which you said you've already done that, so that shouldn't be an issue. If you look on the bottom of your column, and by the way, the fuses, they're either going to look like this one or they're going to look like this one, a big fat fuse. They're not going to be little bitty small ones, at least not the 50 amp. So this is going to be your ignition switch right here. You're going to have a red, a yellow, probably an orange and black, a few other colors go into it. If we look at our diagrams right here, here's a picture of your column. I'm going to guess on this connector right here is going to be where these wires are going to connect to go up into your column. These wires are probably going to be fatter than the rest of them. And what you're looking for, if we look right here, we've got red coming in, that's going to be hot. When we go to start, it sends power into this yellow wire to turn the starter on. So you're going to find a big fat red wire, use your test light and make sure it's getting power. It should have power all the time, it doesn't matter where your key's at. Now you should also have a yellow wire in this connector bunch that's the same size, and it should have power on it when you're holding the ignition switch turned. So when you're holding it turned like you're trying to start the engine, the yellow one should be getting power. Now if it's not getting power and the red is getting power, you've got a bad ignition switch more than likely, or your aftermarket wiring, something's going on with that. Hopefully not. But if it is getting power on this yellow wire when you're holding the ignition switch, it's going to have to go through your park neutral safety switch, which is going to be on the left side of the transmission. That's probably not a concern. If it is, you can put it into neutral and see if that'll allow it to crank. But then it'll go to your relay, which I believe you said is good. So I've got a feeling you're going to have a problem up here. And it could be your ignition switch, could be your entire problem, but either you're not getting power on this red wire or you're not getting power out of your ignition switch is my feeling. So hopefully you can follow this and it makes a little bit of sense. Hopefully you can find those wires. So again, the red fat wire going in should have power all the time. The yellow fat wire, it should have power with the ignition switch turned all the way like you're trying to start it.